Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Now, let's leave the timer up so I don't close it like last time. Then I go to my break screen later. I'm like, oh no, I don't know what to do. I don't have my timer ready. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Super Change Station H. I'm an autistic writer and gamer, and my forehead is very shiny. There we go. That helps a little bit. But, yeah, we're gonna be playing more Mario RPG, which I'll be playing using the Super NES Classic Edition. I've got it queued up right here. We're in Mole Village, or whatever it is, going for, I suppose, the third of the 7 stars. Seems like we're picking up these stars a lot faster than we were in Paper Mario. But first, now I'm very excited to be showing this off. I mean, every single episode of Paper Mario we've done. Collectible, yeah, my writing stream on Wednesday. What happened with that was my apartment building lost cable and internet until about 1 o'clock that morning. Until past midnight. So there's no way I could do the stream. Now, the poem redeem that was earned right before the internet went out, that will still be coming. I did film a sort of VOD of the last or edit together a sort of slightly abridged VOD of all the sessions of working on that big poem I've been working on for the last week and a half now. But before we get into Super Mario RPG gameplay, we're gonna do some coverage of a game of a magazine from okay. Normally that's odd. Normally it's just automatically set up. Let me adjust this just a little tiny bit. I need to make it a bit wider now. There we go, that's perfect. And just slide the PDF viewer back over. Okay, so this is the 84th issue of Nintendo Power. We've got more Super Mario RPG coverage. And what I like to do this because it sort of gives a bit of context to what other games were coming out, what magazines at the time were saying about this game. So there we got so Super Mario RPG, we think of that as like the Super NES era, but here we already have hype for the still upcoming N64, the Mission Impossible game, which is kind of a phenomenon of the sort of early mid-90s, as if like early of a decade is like 0 through 3, and then mid is like 4 through 6. Then like Mission Impossible kind of got reinvigorated in popular consciousness in about 1995 or so. I remember there being a big tie-in for the Macintosh Power Book series. But this is a very unique issue of Nintendo Power, aside from the Mario RPG coverage, as we will see. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. You've got some coverage of, ads for more of the Nintendo stuff, and you have some some magazines hyping Killer Instinct 2. And okay, this will be interesting. Look at this. All right, already. Quit printing those stupid letters about the portrayal of women in video games, says this person writing in. I would like to push this issue to rest right now by saying 2 things. There are a heck of a lot more male video game players out there than female ones. Therefore, companies try to make games more appealing to guys by making the hero male and all the girls very attractive. 2. I don't know where this idea that the captured princess any sort of a wimp came from. What if she got captured by a giant turtle? That could happen to anyone. 3. There's always a complaint that all the girls in games have perfect bodies and don't wear much. Have you ever noticed what the guys look like? Yeah, I'm not going near that. Let's see. Oh, this person here got a trip to the Nintendo Treehouse. Wow, Daniel Staskevius is asked if he's been there, done that. Attitude was late. The Volume 76 Grand Prize winner Jared Distiano uncaught a nail-biting Sonic Spurs classic game that ran up for dining in style to the world-famous Space Needle. He actually got to go into the treehouse. That is, he got an exclusive preview of the Nintendo 64. That is really crazy. Nintendo would never do that these days. And this is like pretty much at the Treehouse's infancy. I understand the Treehouse sort of got formed in the context of Donkey Kong Country. The sort of different localization and product development resources sort of got coalesced into one roof in the course of making Donkey Kong Country, and they just sort of became this sort of elite group of localizers and like. So yeah, I don't think this guy looks like Tom Cruise very much, but this is definitely coverage of the Mission Impossible game for N64, right alongside some more Super NES coverage. And we got it. This music here is from Tetrisphere for the Nintendo 64. How appropriate. Lobo, the main man, is here. I've never even heard of this. Nintendo Power Awards. Best Sound, Donkey Kong Country 2. Best Story, Chrono Trigger. Best Graphics, Donkey Kong Country 2. Beating out Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, which I do think... Best Play Control, Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Best Challenge, Donkey Kong Country 2. I mean, there are only a handful of games. Best Hero Heroine. Worst Villain. Captain K. Rool. Shao Kahn, Idol. Best Epic Game was Chrono Trigger, followed by Earthbound, Secret of Mana. Best Puzzle Game, Zoop. Wow. Okay, Tetris Blast. I don't know. You know what? I don't think Tetris Attack came out yet. And then Zoop is kind of funny. Zoop was this attempt by Viacom to sort of force this particular puzzle game. It was an okay puzzle game, but but Viacom was really pushing very specifically for Zoop to become the next Tetris. Coolest weapon. Now we have the classified information section for a bunch of codes. Riddick Bowie Boxing. Riddick Bowie Boxing. I don't even know. I don't know if I don't know who Riddick Bowie is. I'm not big into 90s boxing. Yeah, Tetris Blast. That's one of those Tetris variants you never really heard about again. Even more so, perhaps, than Wordtris. Blood of the Chosen. We got some Metroid lore here. I don't even. Maybe we'll check out that more when we cover Super Metroid someday. Oh, here we go. The title story. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars coming in May to your Super NES from Nintendo. Okay, so this is. Oh yeah, I think this is like a 3-part like poster, and then you got some Punch-Out trading cards here. I like how I don't think they had. Yeah, between the text here and here, I'm not sure if they even necessarily had the access to like a press kit or something with the logo in it. Oh, there's Booster. I think we're gonna meet him pretty soon. A lot of people, not realizing the chronology of the games, think that like Booster, or speculate that Booster was like a proto version of Wario, but Wario was already established, so it's kind of weird they came up with this random, I don't know, Norseman guy with goggles, and instead of just using Wario. Here's Mallow, Frogfucius, whoever this is. Now here, look at this. Here's a moment of gaming history. Actually two, but the more significant one here. Look at this. Pocket Monsters. This Super Game Boy RPG title, or titles, appeared recently in Japan from Nintendo. For the first time ever, Nintendo published two versions simultaneously. In order to distinguish between the two versions, one was packaged in red and the other in green. According to Japanese trivia experts, the green package is outselling the red. Each version contains a different set of monsters, which players use to attack enemies. During the course of play, chosen monsters gain strength just like characters in a regular RPG party. You have many monsters from which to choose, but most players tend to stick to a couple of favorites since it takes so much time to build up extra monsters. But the coolest part of the game is the trading option. When two Pocket Monsters players use the Game Link to hook up their Game Boys, they can transfer monster data from one game to the other, whether it's the red or green version. You could boost your strength by leaps and bounds by importing the best monsters from both versions into your current game. Some players are so enamored of Pocket Monsters that they have purchased both versions of the game to own all the monsters. With both games, they could play up the best monsters and transfer them into the current game. So look at this. This is ground zero. This is like the zero moment here. This is the ground zero of North American Nintendo Power readers learning of the existence of Pokemon. Notice they aren't even saying the phrase Pokemon. They're just calling it by its full name, Pocket Monsters. No, not even an utterance of a localization being considered. But the fact that Nintendo even covered it shows that there must be this is a big enough deal that they're at least, because Nintendo would flat out ignore news from Japan that they did not want the North American audience to know about yet. So the fact that they're even mentioning this here shows that there's like, oh, this game's pretty big, we might consider bringing this to the West. And hey there, Bill Preston in chat is saying that they found an old issue of Nintendo Power in the garage, issue 113, Pokemon Review in the Now Player section. It's given a mere 7.2 out of 10. NASCAR 99 scored higher than it. You know, I mean, this was an age when it's interesting that Nintendo Power would give it that. Because Nintendo's own in-house magazine, and there was a very deliberate, engineered push. They, like, scientifically engineered, like, how do we make this Japanese phenomenon work in North America? And so the fact that there wasn't some sort of mandate to push Nintendo Power to really hype up the score for Pokemon is kind of actually a nice, it kind of shows this interesting, yeah, weren't totally biased. Even being an asset. Like, this isn't, you know, later on in Nintendo Power's lifespan, the magazine was run by a third-party company that was licensed by Nintendo to do so. At this point, Nintendo of America is fully in-house, Nintendo Power is fully in-house NOA employees working on the magazine. So it's interesting, as Phil Preston's saying, that they did give it only a 7.2. Now, it's kind of funny, because in today's sense, maybe it might also, I wonder if it has to do with the sort of perception of scores at the time. Because nowadays, in modern game review discords, if a game gets less than a 9, it's often considered a harsh or scathing review. Whereas a 7 wasn't considered, like, out of 10, wasn't considered a trash review, or like, oh, it got so, oh, it's mediocre. It's like a 7's probably just, like, maybe good. You know, it's not in the sense of, like, grading a school paper where a 70's like, it's okay enough, but, you know, you really gotta, you know, spruce up your studying and, you know, or something like that. It's more like, oh, it's 7, it's good. And then when you get to 8, 9, 10, they're getting, like, extraordinary levels of this might be one of the greatest games of all time. Maybe that has something to do with it as well, that just the perceptions of what a 7 meant in an out of 10 score back then as compared to nowadays. Because I remember people getting there. I've heard. No, well, I mean, it's, well, Bill Preston, I wouldn't consider it a problem. It's just that I would have to go around and actually try to do some research as to what the perception was of a gaming score at the time, because if a major AAA game with a lot of hype behind it and a lot of fan base even before the game comes out gets an 8, there might be, like, calls to boycott or hate messages sent to whoever gave it that review from a major retailer. Whereas now, perhaps back then 7 wasn't considered so scathing. But yeah, Pokemon, there was a very concerted effort to make this a phenomenon, but at this point they're not talking about bringing it over. And I remember that a little mention of a game, I wasn't reading Nintendo Power at the time, but it was either EGM or EGM2, before it became Expert Gamer, mentioned at some point, oh, there's this Japanese monster trading Pocket Monsters game in Japan where there are 2 different editions of the game and players have to trade with each other to get all of the monsters. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Too bad they're probably never going to bring it to the North America. Because at the time, a game, like, look at this right here. This is pre-Final Fantasy VII, pre-Mario RPG. RPGs were a very niche genre outside of Japan. The only Final Fantasy game to even make it to Europe at this point is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, a Western-specific game developed by Square to help popularize RPG with an entry-level role-playing game made specifically for Western audiences to introduce the concepts of an RPG, the elements of it. So look at this. I did not think this was going to make it over to the US, and if it did, I didn't think it was going to be super successful. But as soon as it did and started catching up momentum, having done my research about the craze of Pac-Man back in the 80s, I was telling my friends, like, look at this. This is the same thing that happened with Pac-Man, 10, 15 years ago. I mean, even though at that time it was literally like a lifetime before of my age. And then another fascinating story that aged very interestingly. Before Mario RPG even came out, we've got super developers wanted in Japan for Super Mario RPG 2. One of the big projects just getting underway in Japan by Nintendo in Japan. Notice how they say not Nintendo of Japan, but Nintendo in Japan. Strictly speaking, there's no Nintendo of Japan. There's Nintendo Corporation Limited or Company Limited, NCL, whereas Nintendo in Japan, Nintendo of Europe, and so for those other subsidiaries, those are satellite companies. But the original, the parent company is Nintendo NCL, which we often call Nintendo in Japan, just in common parlance. But it's strictly speaking not Nintendo of Japan. So the fact that they say Nintendo in Japan is interesting here. But it's Super Mario RPG 2 for the Nintendo 64. That's right. And it's huge news. But before you can make a game, you have to find the right team. We came across this advertisement in a March issue of Famitsu magazine from Japan, which invites programmers, designers, directors, and sound designers to send in their resumes and samples of their work. Programmers must send in code or source files, while the sound guys need to drop off a tape of their compositions. A requirement for the director position, however, sounds pretty wide open. Please send an essay on the theme, what is important in game development. The ad also asked that they send in something that represents their talent. With those criteria, your Epic Center editor even thought of applying, but the commute from Redmond would be tiresome. On the other hand, if you live in Japan, the successful candidate will relocate to Tokyo, Kyoto, or Yamanashi, where Nintendo's or HAL subsidiary is placed. So what does all that tell us about the game? Not much, just that Super Mario RPG 2 is on the way for N64, and it should be a major gaming event for N64, for RPG fans. Mario scratches his chin while pondering his future. You could safely predict that it looks very bright. So yeah, this game just came out here pretty much, and they're already typing the sequel for Nintendo 64. A brave little band led by Mario. Only a brave little band led by Mario can thwart a supernatural invader who has vowed world conquest. Last month, Nintendo Power detailed how the sword-shaped Smithy plunged through Bowser's Keep and unleashed his minions to wreak havoc on the land. Mario teamed up with Mallow, a rotund rogue with a strange gift for changing the weather, to find the first of 7 missing star pieces. They battled underworld demons in Kero sewers, and received the first lessons of wise old frog Fuchsius, Mallow's adopted grandfather. And even more fantastic adventures await. Mario and Mallow now... Alright, so this is pretty much... Yeah, so this is pretty much a walkthrough that's designed to give people who already have the game a walkthrough, to get through this part of the game. And then it also serves as anyone who doesn't have this game to hopefully get enticed into checking the game out. So there's no point in reading that in tremendous detail, but here we have Lufia 2. And this is all on Epic Center, which is what a section dedicated towards seemingly just role-playing games and possibly games with the swords and sorcery type themes, which would generally be role-playing games anyway, but Alright, okay, so this is... Alright, so these are going through, I think, Nintendo Game Counselors here. Olympic Summer Games for the Super Game Boy library. The Super Nintendo's... The Super Game Boy was a cartridge. It was a system... It was a device that fit into the cartridge slot of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, allowed players to play Game Boy games on their TV through the Super Nintendo, but there were specially enhanced games that would have a sort of pre-programmed limited color palette when played on Super Nintendo and such like. Now check this out, Super Mario All-Stars, following the heels of Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. So this was when the re-release of Super Mario All-Stars, and here they're covering all these games to, Alright. Okay, there's got a little pop-up there. Now here we go, now this is something interesting. I remember around 2001 or so, there was a lot of excitement, like, oh, like, that's when it started becoming widely known that Super Mario Bros. 2 was based on a Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic that had nothing to do with Mario. But, even though the Super Mario Bros. Team did effectively work on it. But Super Mario Bros. 2, originally released in Japan as Doki Doki Panic, D-O-K-K-I is the spelling they press. The D-O-K-I is the accepted Western spelling now, but Crazy Crazy Panic in Japan. Super Mario Bros. 2 transported Mario and crew from the Mushroom Kingdom to Subcon, the world of dreams. So many characters are familiar. The gameplay included new power-ups and abilities like lifting objects and digging for higher power-ups. Yeah, so Nintendo is not really hiding. This is as early as '96. Nintendo is doing nothing to hide the fact that Super Mario Bros. 2 is based on a different game. Alright. Now here's the lost levels. Let's see what they say for the... oh my goodness. What is going on here? Okay, we jumped way up. We gotta go back down. Oh, 3D Tetris. Okay. No, okay. Alright. I was on a different issue of the magazine. I'm like, what the heck? Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels wasn't seen in North America until Super Mario All-Stars released in 1993. While it may have been a small step backward in time, it was by no means a step backward in creativity, challenge, or fun. Okay, so they don't bother trying to explain that this is actually Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version of it. Or the game that Japan knew as Super Mario Bros. 2. But they did a good job basically explaining what's going on. Now, this is interesting. Here they were... Okay, Super Mario All-Stars. Oh, here we go. Right here. Here we go. Here we go. The Lost Levels was released for the Famicom only in Japan. With updates, So a plus and minus. 4 games and 1 great value, Super NES graphics, classic NES games. A minus is that the Lost Levels is the only entirely new game for North American players. Wow, I mean, that's interesting that they just found a way to include... Look at this. Oh, here we go. We have the actual review of Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. Get ready for a Mario game that breaks all the rules and still ends up a winner. Squaresoft, the publisher of the Final Fantasy series of RPGs, developed this hybrid adventure for Nintendo with the help of Shigeru Miyamoto. And the results are spectacular. Excellent 3D graphics and a rich variety of gameplay will appeal to a wider audience than most traditional RPGs. In fact, players will find that plenty of jumping and action skill will be required, just as in previous Mario games. The setting is the Mushroom Kingdom and neighboring lands that have been disrupted by the abrupt appearance of Smithy. This extraterrestrial villain has crashed through the Star Road, which was the depository of all wishes. Now the 7 pieces of the Star Road lay scattered across the world, scattered over the world. Mario and his companions must collect them and defeat Smithy and his minions. These companions include an orphan named Mallow, Princess Toadstool, an agent from the Star Road named Geno, and one-time nemesis Bowser. As Mario and his companions set out on their quest, they encounter friends and enemies both. Conflicts take place in animated battle screens. After you choose most battle options, the game carries out your command, which is standard for most RPGs, but some special attacks require dexterity with the control pad to increase the power of your attack. In addition to that, you could double the strength of your normal attacks using the timed attack method. The frequent puzzles in Super Mario RPG present many challenges, with some of them physical and some of them mental, but perhaps the best part of the game is that it will surprise players almost every turn. Cameo appearances by famous video game characters such as Samus Aran and Link, oh spoilers, give this game a friendly feel. In short, it's charming, it's fun, and it's truly a Mario game. Nintendo Power continues its 3-part strategic coverage of Super Mario RPG this month in Epic Center. Plus, beautiful graphics and sound, a great variety of gameplay, battery backed up memory, minus. Oh my goodness, Nintendo is like, they have, I'm sure these were talking points. A minus. The inclusion of the term RPG in the title may be misleading. It's not just an RPG, it's an action-packed adventure. They are so dead set on like it says RPG, but it's not really an RPG. It's an action game. It's an action game. Please trust me. It's like Link to the Past. It's an action game. My goodness. Imagine marketing they could have chosen Mario RPG was the name of the game in Japan. They could have chosen to call it anything else in North America, but they kept with the name Super Mario RPG. But then Nintendo Power kept trying to say, they've been saying this since the beginning, like in the initial magazine of Nintendo Power that was even teasing it. They were saying like, oh, it's called Mario RPG, but it's really more of an action game like Link to the Past, and they probably won't even call it Mario RPG when it comes to North America. So yeah, this is at a pre-Final Fantasy VII, pre-Pokemon era when RPGs are a very niche subject, a very niche genre of interest. All right, let's so Pack Watch. Oh, let's check this out. Oh, okay. Oh man, they don't even have... Okay, let's check this out. Pack Watch. We just received the latest, hottest shots of Nintendo's first N64 games. We couldn't wait until our E3 special and next month's issue to oh, okay. Yeah, okay, next month has... Okay, I think that I have that issue already, okay. It seems that Mario 64 and Pilot Wings continue to reach new heights with every version, thanks to Shigeru Miyamoto's development teams in Japan and the United States. The latest scenes from Mario 64 feature new areas including a desert full of quicksand whirlpools, a magic carpet ride over a rainbow, a haunted house, a hall of mirrors, a careening slide down a mountain path, and a winged flight toward the sun. Mario even shows off some new skills such as the ability to swing hand over hand and perform spectacular backflips. Pilot Wings 64 takes the players into a world that everyone can recognize because much of the game takes place over and around famous landmarks in America, piloting a gyrocopter, jetpack, or hang glider. Players can soar over the Statue of Liberty, dive between the glass... I forgot that New York City is in that game. There's no way an accurate depiction of New York City is in Pilot Wings 64. Or soar over the Statue of Liberty, or dive between the glass and steel walls of Manhattan. Oh dear. And the rocky cliffs of the Grand Canyon. It was a different age. Yeah. So this, back then, I mean, at this time, these screenshots were the only thing you get to... Oh, look at this early version of Bob-omb Battlefield. There's like a stone pike, a stone pillar in the middle of the boss battlefield. The boss arena. That's interesting. So we got... Okay, and you have Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Acclaim recently sent Packwatch a progress report and beta tape on the development of Turok Dinosaur Hunter for the Nintendo 64. As expected, the early game featured smooth animation and some cool prehistoric creatures. The game design for Turok calls for a first-person perspective in the head, which means that you see what Turok would see as opposed to seeing Turok running around. But the tape, we saw plenty of Turok animation and it looked great. Keeping the swampy feeling of the setting for Turok, players have surrounded each area in a wall of fog. When characters emerge from the fog, you can see them appearing out the mist. Yeah, the fog was totally for atmosphere, not to hide polygonal pop-in. I mean, I will say that Turok Dinosaur Hunter was a case in which that definitely was not... The fog didn't really detract from the atmosphere. It did feel like... I didn't think twice about it at the time. Alright. Actually, no. I need to fix... for some reason, my mouse constantly double-clicks every time I try to do something. Alright, so let's head into the game. Alright. Let me just get a sip of water. Let's see if I can play for about 90 minutes before it's time for my midstream break. Alright, because we've been streaming about 30 minutes so far. There we go. So let's look at our... I haven't touched the game. I wanted to go ahead and load up a, pull up the game off stream and do some grinding. but I did not get a chance to do so. I've been pretty busy lately in my professional life. In fact, I have some big projects coming up to the point where later in the month I may even skip a week of streaming, unfortunately, but it'll be so I could have more money that I don't have to worry about things and I could stream more often, so it'll work out. Alright. So let's look at the items we've got. Honey syrup, maple syrup, froggy drink. Actually, I'm gonna go back to... Here's one thing I definitely would have did on stream, is Rose White, Tadpole Pond. We're gonna go to Tadpole Pond and get some group heals. Alright. Actually, since we're over here, no, we'll make progress. We won't get distracted. And back in Moleville. Let's hop in the shop and see what we get. Oh, is this the inn? Actually, we might as well save. I'm surprised. In that dungeon, I've yet to find an actual save point. And we made progress through the dungeon. We had this thing where we encountered that crocodile thief guy. Come on, don't be shy. Everyone's on the mountain. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's use... Okay, we're all full on. I didn't realize I actually did max out my items. But we're gonna get good use out of them for sure. Alright, let's go head on in. Alright, so we're already... I failed to... Now, if we can... Yeah, I'm getting these action commands pretty good, actually. There we go. Yeah, I missed Mario's first action command. So 4 EXP. Oh, we're already straight into another battle. Okay. Nice. Lucky. Okay, so we get to play a minigame at the end, right? Okay, alright. I got it. Nice, nice. 8 experience points. Nice. So let's take a look at our status, I think it is. 135 to the next. Nice. I really should have targeted the other one, because I think that one punch might have just, oh wow, another... Got it. Okay. There you go. So we're gonna get probably 3 for this? No, 4. Double your coins. Let's do it. No, nothing. I was either gonna go for the middle or the right, so... It's not like we're hurting for coins right now, so it was worth the risk. Oh, I didn't even see the enemy there. Oh yeah, there's these guys. It is so weird to me. Like, some attacks... What is with the defense on these characters, of these fighting, must vary radically. Because some attacks with Geno, I get the action command, it does like 10 damage. Then others, it does like 80 damage. Ivysaur EG is saying that they love this game. I played this game. I saw my friend playing it back in 2001. They got a Super Nintendo from their buddy. No, from a neighbor. They got a Super Nintendo. In lieu, because they did some chores for him, like mowing the lawn or something. They got a Super Nintendo with a few games, including this. And even in 2001 or 2000, something like it was like 99 or 2000. Even then, it was like, wow, you know, Johnny down the street, his neighbor gave him this old Super Nintendo. Look, we're playing these ancient games with this old system. And meanwhile, this game was like maybe 4 years old at the time. Even then, there was such a huge jump from the Genesis, Super Nintendo era to the PlayStation, Saturn, N64 era in terms of what was possible with the game and how the way the games looked, that even just going a generation back just already seemed like retro gaming. In fact, Ivysaur, I don't know if you're here for this, but actually earlier, we were checking out this Nintendo Power that every single stream I've done of this game. This is the fourth stream I've done of this game. We've been looking at game magazines that are covering this game from the time it was coming out, and Nintendo Power has this weird identity crisis where they keep insisting like, oh, it has RPG in the title, but don't let that fool you. It's really not even an RPG. It's more like a Zelda Link to the Past, and they're like, because this is pre-Pokemon, pre-Final Fantasy, so RPGs are a very niche genre at this point, which is easy to forget in a post-Final Fantasy VII, post-Pokemon world. Now, one cool thing we found in this magazine, so here's the fold-out posters, some punch-out trading cards. Oh, and then, you think this is cool, Ivysaur? Now, I think you'll like this. Check this out. Look what we found. Here, we've got the first mention of Pokemon by Nintendo of America. Right here in this magazine, just an offhanded reference to this Super Game Boy RPG title called Pocket Monsters, and there's a red and a green edition, and players can trade to get all the monsters. And just mentioned offhand, and no word, no even utterance of a localization. And I remember, was not reading Nintendo Power at the time. At this point, I had Game Boy and Game Gear. I didn't have, Oh, and Ivysaur EG is saying that the username is Ivysaur because they remember the Pokemon Hype issue of Nintendo Power, which had a mini tear-out magazine, which had walkthroughs of the first two gyms. Yeah, Nintendo. I didn't have Nintendo Power at the time, but I remember Pokemon Red was the only original generation black and white Game Boy game I had purchased new. Or that I had my parents purchase for me new. And I remember how the manual was like a little Safari notebook. And it had like a walkthrough through to the first, completing the first gym. Uh-oh. Well, I'd like to thank you, new follower. I mainly specialize in retro games. I could reason who may have just followed me, thank you, but I leave my follows on anonymous, so if someone wants to be in chat and follow without getting any attention drawn to them, you know, people saying hi, me calling them out by name, they don't have to deal with that. You get some free emotes of Doorworms, which are my sort of personal custom creature I've created, just for following. But I remember seeing, I think it was an EGM or EGM Squared, they had a screenshot just like this of the first Pokemon game. And I remember thinking like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, there are two different editions of the game. And you have to trade to collect all the monsters. But, like, there's no way they're going to bring that to the U.S. Even at the time, I remember thinking that. And I was surprised when they did bring it to the U.S. and that it became popular. But we got to... Let's get back to... Yeah, I like to... Yeah, for a sense of what's going on. Yeah, I like to drop a credit in my chat for... Where's my credit? There we go. To all my artists who do emotes and artwork for my stream. So I like to provide context. If there are old videotapes promoting a particular game, I will use those, or I will read period coverage of a game. The first game I ever played was, I don't have it with me, but I have was Sonic the Hedgehog. My own childhood copy. Actually, no, that's Woody Pop. My own childhood copy of Sonic the Hedgehog for Game Gear, which is my first proper video game I ever played. And later on we read, at that point I was very young and I wasn't reading in gaming magazines, and most of the coverage of that game was actually out of the UK magazines. So I like to read period magazines if there are only any vintage videotapes promoting the game. Like someday we're gonna play Star Fox 64. I've secured copy digital copy of the infamous Star Fox 64 promo tape. And Ivysaur EG is saying that Mario RPG is such a polished beginner's RPG. Square had already had experience from making Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, was released in North America only. And I think that game actually was also released in Europe. And the reason I'm aware of that is because somehow it became the first Final Fantasy game to be released in Europe. But it was definitely made specifically for Western audiences. And one thing I've been saying a lot, I've never played the game myself, but I remember around 2000, 2001, post Final Fantasy VII, I see a lot of magazines mention Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, like, oh, Square thought us American gamers were stupid and made a watered down like RPG for us because they thought Westerners couldn't handle RPGs. I'm like, no, you're looking at this the wrong way. Square was so interested in popularizing RPGs in the West that they developed from the ground up an entry-level role-playing game specifically for Western audiences that were more familiar with action games. And hey there, Serial Wars. Yeah, we were looking at a Nintendo Power. I don't know, does the Japan version have a different GUI for this game? I wouldn't know. If it does, I wouldn't know. But we were checking out, during the magazine coverage section, we were looking at the at this Nintendo Power that had Mario RPG coverage that happens to have the first mention by Nintendo of America acknowledging the existence of Pokemon, which is becoming popular in the West. I don't know, I know, like, I think Bowser gives the middle finger in the Japanese version. I don't know any differences for this game besides that. Oh, and Ivysaur is saying that they've seen runs of the colors and the buttons match the Super Famicom colors, so instead of dark... Oh, that's cool! I didn't even think of that! That's really cool. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. You know, what's ridiculous? I mean, I love this controller, but the fact that Nintendo... They took the Super Famicom, Nintendo of America, you look at the Super Famicom and the European Super Nintendo design, and they said, you know what? We need to make this design, this is too toy-like. We need to make this system more mature for the America. So what do? They had purple buttons and switches which were not on the original version. Yeah, they could have just made those gray. They could have very simply just made them gray. But no, purple, bright purple switches which were not on the original version. Like, what kind of way is that to make the system less toy-like? Like, what are you thinking? Oh, I heard they're doing a remake of Final Fantasy IX, but it's going to be more of a re-release, because, frankly, the game Square Enix has been playing, like, after Final Fantasy VII Remake pretty much totally redefines what a remake is, to the point where it's also a sequel or whatever nonsense they're doing. I mean, I love FF7 Remake, or at least I love what little I've played of it. I will play that on stream someday. When I get a PlayStation 5, I will play FF7 Remake. Well, it's funny because, well, Serial Wars is saying they guarantee if the Super Famicom design was in the US, it would have been more successful in the USA. I could see that. No, Nintendo did have an uphill battle against Sega's Genesis in North America, but by this point, Nintendo was pulling in the lead. Like, people think of the way that Sega came in and totally, you know, ate Nintendo's lunch for them earlier on, but after multiple failed Parasite platforms in the form of the 32X and the Sega CD, even as a Sega kid at the time, I was kind of like, what are the benefits of these when Nintendo's coming out with Star Fox, Mario RPG, Donkey Kong Country, that look better than some of the stuff on these upgrade modules for this Genesis. So, alright, let's try to win. Oh no! Okay. We had a shot. But, okay, let's continue onward. Oh. Okay, let's fight you. Yeah, I usually stream Wednesdays and Saturdays at 5 Eastern Standard Time, but this coming Wednesday, I'm going to try 6 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, see how that goes. Every other Wednesday, I do a writing stream as a PNG, using my PNG tuber avatar called A Griffin Writes. So I have a little avatar of me as a griffin. And I wanted the PNG tuber thing for that, instead of getting a, yeah, we are getting old. Yeah, instead of getting a, I don't know, I've been a cam tuber since 2020 when I started streaming, but for the writing streams, I felt like being on camera didn't quite suit for what the atmosphere I wanted for the show, and I wanted something where I could relax and get into writing without having to be seen on camera, just because here I'm sitting up, you know, facing, looking in the webcam. I didn't have to worry about all that as I'm writing, and that's among several reasons why I decided to go with the webcam, with the PNG tuber rather than the webcam. So if we go this way, we were on the way to making some good progress. Now 38. Okay, so Gino has the. Gino's a. Okay, Gino's close to getting to half health. Oh, and Osiro was saying it's more immersive having the anime character. That's interesting. That's interesting, because I feared it would be jarring for those who are used to seeing me on camera, seeing a fantasy artistic version of me, because that's not even like my main character in terms of alter egos or personas or whatever or avatars or whatever. Because that character is specifically for writing. And someone came up with a cool term. They call him a word sona, because I use him just for writing. I would call it a write sona, but I'm like, a word sona? Yeah, I'm keeping that one. So, actually, since I'm mentioning a... actually, no. I'll actually have to open up. Actually, yeah. Why don't I... Yeah. So if you want to check out some of my writing, where is... There we go. They prefer if I was an animated bookworm. Do you mean a doorworm specifically, or just sort of a generic bookworm? You know, it's I decided to go. I considered being a doorworm because I could actually draw that myself. But what I decided was, I wanted to be a character that actually has hands. That's sort of the character that's sort of a person within the context of their own world. Whereas a doorworm is more of like an animal that exists in that world as opposed to like a person, even though they are very, very intelligent and are symbiotically linked with Lunarians. But that is a link to my Fur Affinity page with a lot of my writing on it. It's not... Most of it is really, I sort of skirt by the fact that I happen to mention some animal imagery in some of them, but it's not really furry-centric or anything. Got some a little metamorphosis stuff in there. It's all 100% like G-rated. So if you go there, I would stick to my own account there. I can't account for anything else that happens to be on that site, which I have very complex feelings about, and I don't know if I'm going to get I don't know how much longer I'll be on there, but for now, you can find a lot of my writing there. And if you look in my VODs, you can see some of the writing streams I've been doing lately. Let's try to double our experience points again. Oh, a tie. Okay, my second choice is going to be the one on the right, so I'm glad I did not choose that one. Actually, oh, yeah, we got, Mallow's leveled up. 81 to 87. 39 to 42. Cool. There's a new move, Shocker. 42 to 43. 87 to 93. 41 to 42. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the HP. For his bonus. Man, I remember, for some reason, I remember I remember Gino being super, like, overpowered when you first get him. But you hear he's not that powerful. Maybe I was severely underleveled last time I played this game back. No, oh yeah, that's what I meant to mention this when back when Ivysaur was in here, was in chat. But what happened is, I started this game around 2001, actually. And what I did was I got up to about Booster's Tower, because I got my Super Nintendo in 2001. And even in 2001, I think 2001 was the year Nintendo... No, like, Nintendo was still producing Super Nintendos up until, like, 98 or 99 or something crazy like that, if I remember correctly. But, because I know 98 was the year Kirby's Dream Land 3 came out. Lucky. And so, it wasn't that long ago. But I specifically... Oh no, I forgot to not to let Geno... I keep forgetting to look at their HP. Something about this interface causes me to not pay super close attention to their HP. Okay. Now, if where's the pick-me-up? Oh, there, I can use that on Geno. Actually, it's more efficient to let the character get, at least in these normal battles, it's more efficient to let him get knocked out because the pick-me-up gives him full HP, at least at this point. And we got him. Wow, 9 experience points for that. Double the coins? Let's do it. Let's try. Because we have plenty of coins right now. I got it. 36 coins. And now Geno levels up. Good. A much needed. When's Geno boost? Power. 71 to 72. 31 to 36. Yeah, we'll give him more attack, more power. Let's try that new power of Geno's next turn. Next, battle. Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. They sort of blended in. So, Geno boost. Alright, is there an action command for that? Or, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave... Oh, we get to play a minigame. So I left the one on the right free so that we can try to... Nice! Okay, that's a significant upgrade. Let's try it again. Oh, we lost our coins. Man, the one on the right was gonna be was my second choice too. Man, even without the boost, that's such a... he's gained such a radical improvement, because he was doing like 10 damage to them last time. Yeah, so there is a timed hit for that, okay. Yeah, so I got my Super Nintendo in 2001, and like it was definitely after 9/11. It was like mid to late September or early October. And soon after I got Super Mario RPG... Oh, no, I did not take Geno back to see Gaz. After we... Oh, we're gonna gamble with our EXP this time. Yeah! Yeah, that would make sense. I'm surprised I didn't think to do that. It seemed like the obvious thing to do, but... Alright. Woo! Yeah, we're taking... Yeah! He was doing like 10 damage to those before. Like, what the heck? Now he took 9 damage. It's about... Alright. 17... Oh, we got a free pick-me-up. We got the one back that we used. I will go with, we'll fight at least one enemy per... See, look, that one was like like, I don't know, are the defense of these enemies that radically, that high? Is it just that they have a lot of defense but not much HP? Let's try it. No, tie. Stone turtles? You know what? You know what? Oh, that makes... Okay, I interpreted those as hedgehogs. I interpreted those as just being hedgehogs. Okay, that makes so much more sense now that they have a ton of HP. And Bill Peters saying the Crystal Crystals have 0. Yeah, so I got up to Booster's Tower. And I found myself, oh my goodness. How unexpected. Okay. Just a little, got a frog coin for our trouble. I missed the action command. Usually I get it. Well, I'm missing the action command for Mallow now. Alright. Got him with the action command. 1 hit KO. 2 EXP. I know, just the fact that you cannot see... Come on, come on. That was cool. Okay. So am I supposed to... Oh, you know what? Wait. Oh, okay. I see what's going on now. Wait. Oh, I can't pass through there. So I could jump up here. Alright. No, this room looks so much like another one that it did kind of mess me up a bit. What's with these single party bombs all of a sudden? Let's get this done quick. It didn't work out, but... Wow, this is the first time they actually got an attack in and it wasn't even that strong. We'll get a bunch of HP for this, I'm sure. Okay, EXP. 6 points for that. Nice. Wow, I'm surprised it did not trigger a battle. There we go. Wowee. Yeah, why am I keep missing the action command now for Mallow symbols? Yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing anything different. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's the point of... Wow, a save point, finally. No. Nuts. So we're gonna go with... I don't know. I probably would have needed... I'm question. Oh, wow. Okay, that one actually did... Well, I guess Geno has less defense, so that... Okay, that makes a little more sense. Oh! Each one is... Okay. I did not realize that each enemy... I thought that was just a formation of 4, not 4 separate ones. Okay. Now that makes a little more sense. Yeah, let's, I'll take care of these guys fast. Echo Finder. Oh, is he locked on now? Oh! Okay. Well, hey, how about... I wanted to... No. So, okay, so, yeah, that's not that great of a... I kind of overestimated the utility of those. You know what, I must have... It was several levels ago that I first had access to those, and I guess the, I totally bonged the action command for that. Got him. That should do it. What does Shocker do? HP max, nice. Got him. 82, and we're good. So, 9 EXP for that. These battles are so worth it. No other special... No other party members, just Bob-ombs in this one. So we have this and 2 more. I didn't even... Okay, that's not what I meant to do. 67 and... Why can't I get the action command for the symbols anymore? Six and 0. Okay, oh, actually just one more. Oh, we got this party again. Oh, Mario's gonna get hit by that. What's the deal? Can he not do physical attacks? Is that what that is? Got him. HP max. And we got him. Alright. So let's... Oh, what's this? Okay. So now we're healed up. So now all we've got is... So our flower points... Oh, our flower points are restored too. I'm glad... I was about to do that before we actually hit the... Oh, coal mines. Final... Man, they... Okay. Oh. Got a 30... Another flower point. Oh, is that the boss? Did we find the boss that quickly? I thought there'd be a lot more dungeon-y, dungeon exploration and puzzle solving to do. But I mean, there are certainly enough enemies. I guess this is more of a combat-focused dungeon. It's been a while since I actually got that attack off. 300.6. Okay. Like. So. Oh, you have to jump on top of him? Alright, I guess we'll go some other direction. I don't... It's some kind of dialogue. Anything that actually let me know what I'm supposed to... Oh! Okay! I'm glad I tried that, because... that is some stuff that I would consider on the verge of maybe bad game design, in the sense that that was giving me the impression that I was supposed to go some other way and go around him, not just I could just choose to walk right next. There's almost... Okay, that was a little strange. That was a little odd. Okay, fine. Punchinello, good day. The name's Nello. Punchinello. Punchinello? Never heard of ya. They say I'm a hothead, but I'll show them. You will make me famous. So long. Yeah, we will start with our boost here. Wait, that wasn't super powerful, but yeah, you can do it too. Punchinello in the shoe. Azure Rest. I was thinking that. I wasn't going to say it out loud because I didn't think anyone would even, because I don't, like, even my own parents, I don't remember ever saying that. I remember that from elementary school. That's all I remember that from. And I'm like, I don't even think I ever said that at home, so, okay. No. Yeah, let's see if they like... Well, now that we have multiple targets, let's use Thunderbolt. Nice. So it's not very effective against Punchinello himself, but... Not bad, not bad. Now let's beat up the... Let's... Okay. Yeah, it's bigger targets. Let's see if this works multiple times. Okay, yeah, it seems like it does, so... Now we'll use Thunderbolt, get rid of all these targets. No, not quite, but it was worth a shot, so... Oh, I missed. Man, he's really has it out for Mario. So... Man, it really hurts. Not missing those action commands really does make a difference. Grrr. Alright. It's clobbering time. Oh my goodness. Now talk about raising the stakes. So how about... So this takes 2, we have 10 left. I don't know, the little cloud, the face on the cloud looks so infamous, sort of like, infamous. Looks so, like, nefarious that I almost wouldn't expect it to be a Mesobomb. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that might... Okay, Geno just barely survived that, so let's use the, I'm gonna save the mid mushrooms. How about... No, actually. You are now going to be our healer. I don't think there's much left. Yeah, Mallow's gonna be our healer for now. Oh. Doggone. I missed the action command. How embarrassing. Alright, so everyone's good now. So let's use the honey syrup, get some FP back. It's kind of funny. You could just go right past that front line in front of him and just attack the main enemy. There we go. Ooh. You know, let's keep you in play. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, I am going to focus on... Yeah, let's use HP Rain on... No. I'm gonna use HP Rain. Oh my god. I'm so not used to selecting with one button and then confirming with that same button. It's so, like, unusual, but the way the interface works. Yeah, I bet the interface... The Japanese version with the original 4 colors and was the European version must look a lot cooler than this. And actually, no, I don't think this came out in Europe. Oh, only 79? Arg! I must be dreaming. You get a time hit with HP Rain. I think it's the Rise of Clouds disappearing. I'm ruined. Okay. Thanks for the tip, though. I'll try it next time. I didn't want to do this, but now I have no choice. I think he's bluffing. Simmer down, Fluffy. I'm not gonna waste this on you. Who knows what might happen? Take your best shot. Enough. I've got my pride. Now you're in for it. What? Hey? What the hey? Why isn't it working? Oh. Oh my gosh. Arg. Mario, if this thing explodes, we're history. This is a fine mess. Let's scram now. Ow, I forgot all about this. It's gonna blow. No. Oh, I forgot all about this. Okay. What on earth was that? We won the battle. I hope we don't lose the war. Where are Dyna and the Star? Wow, we're already up to... what is this going to be, our third? Or never feels necessary, though. It always restores a lot. Okay. I guess my questions have just been answered. Come on, Mario, let's go. Wow, like, I don't know, it just, so far, it seems like it's taking, I guess as we go on, a lot more is going to come in between. There's going to be more each, this is as far, in terms of star count alone, this is officially as far in the game as I've ever gotten. Which is really interesting. Because I last played this game in like 2002-ish? Alright. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Oh, now is the town music in here. That's cool. Actually, how did that's impossible. How did this huge horsefly get in here? All of my windows are closed at all times. My windows are all sealed. How? There's no reason there should be this big horsefly in here. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I don't have my bug vacuum. I have a... Ugh. It's gonna be a pain in the... This never... I've been in this apartment for like 2 years. This has never happened before. Okay. Ugh, this won't budge. I hate this. Oh man, I forgot to save. The fly distracted me from going back and saving. Dyna, help me. Give the minecart a push. Oh, it makes me do it. Read the warning. Of course. Minecart guidelines. Press A or Y to... Press A or Y to brake. Press B to jump. Press to jump to get press B to jump, get mushrooms, and press X to accelerate. Okay. Movell safety board. Yeah, minecart ride. This doesn't let me save first. Come on. This is gonna be fun. I know that. I have no idea what the mushrooms do. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to... Oh wait, so... I have to actually press the button? Yeah, sorry, it's just that steering is... When you're on a vehicle that's on rails, you don't think about having to steer, because that's not how real rail vehicles work. Oh my goodness. This is... You know, I'm having the same problem I have with Super Mario Kart, where I am very this makes me very... Super Mario Kart and F-Zero, both for Super Nintendo. I've had some people say, like, oh, the earliest Mario Kart game I like is Mario Kart 64. And I've heard people say, especially people that are notably older than me, say, oh, there's a side-scrolling section, too. Okay, I was not ready for this. Okay, how do... Yeah, I was not ready. I remember, like, the Mode 7 section. I did not remember the side-scrolling part. Okay. Yeah, like, oh man, there's more of the Mode 7 part. Okay. I remember hearing, especially from people that are notably older than me, saying, like, oh, you're just... Not so much now, but in the past, like, when there was only, like around the GameCube era, or even, yeah, around the GameCube era, I'd say, like, oh, I don't like Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. I like the oldest one I like is Mario Kart 64. People say, like, oh, you're spoiled by the 3D graphics, but it's really a better game and this and that. I'm like, yeah, it's not that. My first racing game was Monaco GP2 for the Game Gear, which is an 8-bit handheld game. So there's no way that I didn't like Mario Kart on the basis of the graphics, considering it had better graphics than my first racing game, which was on an even more primitive system. But I didn't like the way the world rotated. Here's not as bad for me because it's on rails, so the movements are kind of limited. But when you have that dynamic movement, the way that the whole world rotates around your racer, like, something about it, it's not... I don't like looking at it. It's not that I feel sick in my stomach, but I just don't like looking at it. It makes me feel disoriented, but not physically ill. I have to... Oh, I have to... Oh, that's... Oh, I have to brake. Okay, because what I was thinking was... Okay, I thought it was gonna be like... There's a mini... there's a mine... You know what was going on? There's a minecart game... Mini game in Mario Party 1 and 2 where you have to lean into the curves, and I thought that's what was going on with this. Oh, wow, this is a... This is just like that scene in Final Fantasy VII. Those who have played the game know what I'm talking about. There's a scene that was like a pre-rendered backdrop, and it was on a old like mining railroad on trestles, on like an elevated like bridge, in like a canyon-y type area, and it looks so much like this. Okay, here we go. I wonder how those kids are doing. Sure wish they'd hurry home. Settle down. Settle down, woman. Okay. Alright. I mean, I've already sort of found this sort of choice of dialect a little interesting before, but okay. Okay. Yeah, I just knows what I'm talking about. I asked Mario to help us back, so I reckon he'll bring him back when he's good and ready. I just have this odd feeling they'll be dropping in on us any minute now. Dramatic irony incoming. You still gotta use the door like everyone else, Ma. Now settle down. We're home. Gracious, they really did drop in on us. My poor babies, are you okay? Little Mite, are you hurt? Nah, we're okay, Mom. Is that alright, Mite? Isn't that right, Mite? We had fun. Pop. Oh, okay, Mite is the baby. Okay. I swear, I haven't seen it buzzing around, but like, I don't know, like big horseflies are so insolent. Like, I've had somehow a paper wasp got in here a couple of times, and I felt like the paper wasp. I was like, oh, a wasp, let me catch it, and it landed somewhere, and it stayed still while I went ahead and covered up with a cup, and I had to take it outside to the roof garden and let it out, and I feel like the wasp was a more respectable house guest than this freaking fly. Mama, Papa. Do I get those house centipedes where I live? No. The last place I used to live in the subtropical south of the United States, and I'd get little tiny house millipedes, and they were so like, oh, it's a little millipede. Like house centipede. I'm glad I do not have house centipedes. Any non-noxious bug, I will catch and capture and release. And in fact, I have a bug vacuum, and it sounds like something a cartoon supervillain would come up with. I don't have it in arm's reach, but it's a little vacuum, and it will catch a live bug, and I can capture it, and then I can let it outside. Yeah, no, like I love centipedes in their natural environment. I love them in their natural environment, but like those big, huge ones that look like something that, you know, like, that look like something you'd find in, like, a fossil in, like, a dinosaur museum or something. I hope I never get those in any place that I live. I've been blessed so far. But yeah, I'd get little tiny house millipedes. I mean, even if it was a big millipede, I could accept that. But, like, a big house centipedes is, like... Oh no, like, well, Hawaii's literally a tropical island, so when I lived in subtropical US, occasionally you'd get a big wild wood roach. And it's like, ew, a roach, like, and it's huge, do not want, but it is a wild roach, which means that it is not something that has invaded the house to reproduce and spoil your food and create a disgusting filth hazard. It is something that is part of the natural habitat and kind of ended up inside by accident, and they prefer to be outside from what I've read. So only once in a long while would I see one, and more because like the house that I had an apartment in, they'd be all over the outside of the house at night because they crawl on the outside of trees. So they're all over the outside of the house just crawling around. The fact that they so rarely ended up inside the house shows they are not trying to infiltrate the house to live inside there. They are not cave roaches. They are wild outdoor tree roaches. So, you know, I would watch them outside, and once in a long while they'd end up inside. Now, I'd rather them not end up inside at all, but I'd much rather have one wild wood roach than like one of those like New York City gonna crap in your cereal type roaches. Like even when I lived in New York City, I was fortunate not to have that as a major problem, you know. So now we're talking about unwanted insects. You know what, where I'm at now, I've never seen a June bug. I remember when I lived out on Long Island, you'd see June bugs buzzing around all and get in the house. You know, they're just sort of a mild pest. They're not a big infestation hazard or anything. He's been knocked senseless. Poor baby. You're safe now. I did not realize that they were a baby and like a little kid and a baby. I thought they were like, I'd imagine them as being twins. That's usually the trope. They're like about brother and sister usually. Dinah, haven't I told you enough times not to go into the mines yourself? That's enough, Ma. Just be happy to have him back. We haven't thanked Mario proper either. I'm so embarrassed. Mario, we can't thank you enough for everything. What's that, the roof you say? Nah, that don't matter none, right, Pa? It ain't nothing at all. You just leave any repairs to me. Give me a holler if you ever need a hand with your place. Thanks again for bringing our babies back to us. You found Dinah, Mite, and a star piece. But where is Toadstool? Oh, but... Okay, I forgot. I closed the spout on here when the flies started buzzing around. Did that? Oh my goodness. Sniffit 1. Come back, Mr. Beetle. Don't you want to come to Boosters and play? Yeah, don't run away. We want to play. We'll take good care of you. Like they said, right, okay, Mr. Beetle? It's Sniffits. Don't you dare touch that beetle. It's a present for Booster. That's right. Just hand it over nice and easy. Like they said, or he won't be your friend. Really, Booster really likes beetles, but he can't catch them on his own. That's right. He's busy keeping the princess from the sky entertained. So we're catching beetles from him. So hand it over. That's right. Pretty please? Oh no, it's getting away. Quick, catch it. Catch it. You know, it's funny. I expected... Welcome to our my per-10... Oh, it's a little girl. Would you like a shiny stone? Sure. If you bring me a fireworks, then I will bring you a shiny stone. Okay. Alright. I expected that dungeon to be like twice as long as it actually was. I didn't realize yesterday... No, I didn't realize last stream. I said yesterday. I didn't realize last stream we're pretty much... Yeah, I heard you're the talk of the town. Now, okay, yeah, I didn't realize that it would be a... I'm moving for the mines. I found some neat stuff and I opened a miner's store. Take a look at what I've got to sell. Number 1, a lucky jewel. Sure to bring you plenty of luck. It'll sell to you for 100 coins. I'll pass. That's all I've got for now. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I get to guess what that charm is going to be able to do. Let me play the minigame stuff more often. Let's sell 40 maple syrup. 40 flower plants. Let's sell the honey syrup. It's obsolete at this point. We need maple syrup. Alright. Let's go ahead and save in the... Let's... Alright, are we fully healed? Okay, cool. Wait, no, let me check the... Alright, so beating the boss made us fully heal. I don't know, it just seemed like even the dungeons and the bosses to get back the 7 stars in Paper Mario they each felt like much more of an event than getting stars in this game. So we got our 3rd star. So we're 3/7 of the way through the game already. Well, I mean, once we get the 7th star, we've got a booster pass. Okay, we got some new enemies here. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, Bill. Actually, I'm gonna set a timer for myself. 31. Yeah, so we'll play hopefully another 29 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have to manually walk back. We can just select it from the menu. I have no idea why I can. Okay, at least I get another chance to. Yeah, I don't know why the first like several battles I was good with. That doesn't matter. What? Is this a glitch? Is this an oversight? I got it once again as I defeated for that attack that defeated the final enemy. Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, I did not realize that. That's cool. Artichoker. You know, I was just thinking about artichokes. And I was thinking of the little rascals. It may have choked Artie, but it's not gonna choke me. And now I have not seen that since like probably 94, 95. I'm watching Little Rascals with my mama. I did not realize that that was an actual... Yeah, I did not realize that that was an enemy. I thought that was part of the backdrop. There's a lot of... It's pretty tough. Got him. And we've got 8 experience points. Yeah, it's not a problem I've ever had, but what I thought... It's been a while since I've gotten the spinach artichoke dip at Applebee's. Mushroom Kingdom, Bandits. Okay, so we need to go to Rosetown is where we're heading to. Wait. Okay, so Midas River, Tadpole, Rosetown. There we go. That's what we want to see. You know what? I miss California Pizza Kitchen used to have these fried artichoke hearts, and I loved them. And they were seasonal to begin with, and now I never see them anymore. I haven't seen them in years. But at least I actually have a California Pizza Kitchen in my area again. Yeah. No, this is a cute song. So oh yeah, I never finished the story of what happened, so... Oh, it's Link! Hey, Link! He was not in here before. I'm glad. I would have missed this. I would have missed this. Yeah, so I'm glad I did choose to stay. That's the... Listen, newbies don't know how to Triforce. Alright. It's gonna be a little lonely without you, but hey, I can handle it. Oh. Wait, how do you... How do I have... How do I trigger this unique interaction with Gaz? Go get him, Gino. You're the main... Okay, I already saw it. Okay, I already saw it. Okay, because I instinctually immediately went back to the house, so I guess... Because when you mentioned it, I was like, wow, I'm surprised I didn't immediately go back there, considering this character was specifically linked with... Yeah, no, so it worked out. Yeah, yeah, I would have missed Link otherwise, because I knew there was a Link cameo, but I never actually saw it before. Why do I suck at Mallow's action command all of a sudden? Okay, there we go. I got it. It's just right as it's closing, which I thought was what I was doing all along. I guess I was trying to overthink it and ended up doing it early by accident. Nice. Okay. Stench. Oh, yuck. I missed it again. Okay, at least I defeated him, though. So we got 4. Okay, this one actually is an actual artichoke. Artichokes... I never looked at how an artichoke... I've seen artichokes in the supermarket. I never actually looked at how they grow in the, you know, in a farm or whatever. I don't know if it hangs from a tree or what. Somehow, I don't think it grows in the ground like that, though. In fact, no, it grows on some kind of stalk or something, doesn't it? And this. There we go. If I had gotten the action command with Mallow, I think we would have... Got him. And 8. Oh, Mario got to level 11. 79 to 86. Wow. 64 to 65. Magic attack and magic defense. Yeah, so give him his physical power boost. I mean, this I know it's the same composer, but this track in particular sounds super like Mario Party music. Okay. Once again. Once again, nice, okay. And I missed, but... When I say missed, I mean missed to get the extra damage in from the action command. Or the time... Excuse me, I keep saying action command as though it's Paper Mario. The correct term is timed hit in this game. Then action commands do exist in this game for specific things. Okay. Like the Geno Beam. Yeah, that's the thing, is that the way this game... keeps throwing enemies at you, it's... I don't go out of my way to grind, it's just very tempting to grind. And we're already up one level than we otherwise would have been. Okay, so that, I think he's poisoned? Oh yeah, he's poisoned. Is Geno gonna get poisoned too? How does a doll get poisoned? Okay. I like that, apparently. Eight and 14. Okay, Geno reaches level 9, great. 77 to 80. 69 to 74. 37 to 38. Yeah, we'll give him more power. He's kind of in the way, so we might as well just get him out the way real quick. Oh, yeah. I guess... Oh, yeah, he's a 1. Now we just got the artichoke left. You know what? I just thought of something. Yeah, I might be... Do I want to go to... I'm thinking of what I want for breakfast tomorrow, and I don't have any eggs. And the supermarket a block away from me closes at 9 Eastern Standard Time, which is when I typically would be closing off the end of the stream. So I'm probably going to call the stream at about 8:30 today. Alright. But let's go back to Moleville. Let's heal. A fellow named Toadislim came by mumbling about music. He didn't stay here, but he went over to Tadpole Pond over yonder. Business ain't good, you know. Any chance you want a room? 10 coins? Yeah, sure. And we're at 11 now. Alright, so we saved. So let's advance back to Booster Pass. Actually go forward, advance multiple screens this time around. Wait a second. Is that not the way forward? Okay, here we go. Okay, they hop out of... I'm like, why are they in these... Whoa. I have no idea. This is happening automatically. I have no idea what Mario did. Picked up a flower. That's nice. That was weird. Why have that only to have Mario take care of it automatically? There was no cue that was going to happen. Oh, wow. Okay, we might as... I didn't think Booster Pass was going to be so short. Okay, yeah, Bill Preston in chat's explaining there's a little secret button down there that does that. Okay. Alright, we are officially here. We are officially at... You know what? I'm going to... For 15 more minutes, I'm going to grind. Because we are officially at the point where I made... all my progress. I was saying you got high from a shroom. We're officially at the point at which the Booster Tower is the furthest I got the last time I played the game. And I planned to take my midstream break at 7 Eastern Standard Time, which is in about 15 minutes. So let's see if we can gain any more levels in that time. Now... what is going on here? Why is this... Oh, Serial Wars. I mean, not Serial Wars. I mean, Bill Preston. Yeah. What you can see? What is your suggestion? A better place to grind than this, perhaps? No, because this is like a... It's weird even being able to utter this without hyperbole, but this is like a 20-year vendetta at this point, me in this dungeon. Because I wasn't as good as RPGs back then. I didn't have the patience to grind. So the better idea to grind at Booster Tower would be a better benefit for the experience. It wouldn't be a bigger benefit, not just for the experience amounts either. Oh, okay. Alright, in that case, let's see if I can actually fight the Lakitu. Okay, we can. Actually. I don't know if I even tried to fight, or if it's even possible to fight the Lakitu earlier in the game. That's dropping enemies there. Oh yeah, aren't we gonna get a new party member soon? I just considered that. Aren't we gonna get a new party member soon? Let's see. Oh, okay, it does not work on them. It's like, you use my own spells against me. Okay. Oh. There we go. Bolt. Stacky. So you cast bolts again. I'm not worried about healing because I know I'm about to just go to the inn right before we check out the tower. Wow, 10 EXP for that, nice. I'm glad I did that. So that's a lot of EXP I otherwise would not have. Actually, Alright. So saved. So let's actually head. There we are. This is the point where we didn't get any further last time. Booster is such a nice place. I miss my fortress. I miss the good old days. Toadstool screaming in terror. Mario rushing in to save her. Oh, he's crying. Oh, jeez, it's Mario. Oops. Okay. Calm down. Don't let him see you like this. Hey, how have you been? No, not like that, dummy. Wrong tone. Needs more confidence. You. What are you doing here? If Toadstool were at my castle waiting to be rescued, she'd be crying like a baby. Oh? Did I just hear some voices? Wow, she has really good hearing. It couldn't be. I can't believe it. It's Mario. Mario, I'm up here. That voice, it's Toadstool. I thought she got away, but she's been stuck here. Mwahaha. Well, I guess I'll be returning to my castle now. Out of my way, Shorty. It's locked. What? You're still here? That look on your face. Mwahaha. I get it now. Out of my way, Shorty. I like how he uses the back of his shell to ram through the door. Yeah, I'm a piece of work, ain't I? All this power and looks too. I know, you're thinking. A big, strong guy like him would have to be great to have along, right? I'm gonna do something I may regret later. I'll let you join the Koopa Troop. You can thank me later. Mario and his friends have joined the Koopa Troop, or so they're pretending. Bowser joins the group. Would you like an explanation on how to switch allies? Yes, because I've never... It's been 20 years since I kind of forgot this was even a thing. Now you are 4, but fighting is limited to 3. Access switch now. These 3 will fight. Okay, cool. I see what you... Yeah, because as soon as you mentioned it, I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'm about to get a new party member. And I forgot if it was going to get Bowser or Peach. Wow, Bowser, you are underleveled. I think that after all these battles he's been in, he's only at level 8. But... while their pals rest, simply choose the 2 you wish to switch. Yeah, I'm guessing you can't switch out Mario. Mario must always fight, though. Yep, confirmed. Yep, just like FF7 with Cloud. Oh, but my key? I'll switch out with Gina. I forgot all. I knew this had some memorable music, but I forgot what the memorable music was. Ironically, yeah, it's this. Hello there. Booster's busy right now, so he can't play. Come back some other time, or you could try to force your way in. Oh, okay. Alright, at least he has decent HP. Terrorize is... oh, so he just has a basic slash attack. I don't know what kind of weapons he'll have. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, this tower's gonna have some cool music. Azure Est. Okay. That's gonna be a hard one to pull off. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, Bowser's victory pose in the Japanese version, I believe he was actually giving the middle finger, which is, as I understand in Japan in general, and especially back at the time, giving the middle finger was more a sense of, like, sticking your tongue out at someone. It was something that was kind of cheeky, but not, like, severely offensive. So they obviously edited that for the... let's see. Oh, I was hoping they had some dialogue. Wow, 3 new enemy types. A puppet, looks like a magic rod. I thought there was another enemy aside from the puppet, but no, it's a marionette, and that's like the sort of where the strings, the handle for the strings. Okay, I see what's going on now. So, puppet versus puppet, Remocon. Whatever. I'm sure the meaning of Remocon was something that was lost in translation. What? You know what? Look at the glitching on the... I think the animation for one of these characters, I think it's the puppet, is making the interface glitch out a bit. You see where it says attack? Yeah. Man, already down to nearly half HP. Flame. Yeah, it is a magic rod, so... Man, everyone's picking on Bowser. Bill Preston saying, maybe sure from remote control. Huh. Remocon. Yeah, it's a controlled puppet. That... You know, I would not have thought of that. No, I would have thought of that like a month from now, while at like 3 a.m. while I'm getting something out the fridge. That's when I would have thought of it. Literal fridge logic. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to, actually, Bowser, 85, 86. Wow, why is Bowser specifically sustaining so much damage? He ran away and we chased him down. That's a little So these Sniffets are called Spookums. That's something. Oh, it's Jester. Oh. I missed the action command, but at least we, Flame Stone. Whew. Man, that's like... I've not gotten Bowser's action, timed hit down for his basic attack yet. $17. Got him. 9? Yeah, 9 for that. Cool. BK. What is this? Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to fall from a great height to launch that higher. Okay. Booster the first. Booster the second. It's funny, these Sniffets, you expect them to have dialogue and they don't. That leaves it a wild card. Crystal. Nice, okay. First time he got his... Got rid of him, and we just have the one Sniffet left. Or Spookum, as they're called. Alright. Mallow gets to level 11. Heavy Fighter 47. I'm gonna be the first to... 46 to 47? Yeah, I think... We've broken the... My mouse fell. You've broken the 100 hit point threshold for our player characters. Okay. Galakaboy is asking, have I ever experienced afternoon tea? I experienced it last Thursday. It was quite the luxurious splurge. Me $60 for tea, sandwiches, desserts, scones, and Earl Grey tea. You know, I had the opportunity to have... When I was on the Bluebell Railway, which those who do not know, is a steam-operated heritage railway in East Sussex, England. And I went on the Pullman dinner dining train, which is like a 3-course meal in a fine dining environment, and you have to dress up nice and everything. Then, what else? There were so many different events I was doing that I decided to... I had the opportunity to go on the Wealden Rambler, which is a steam-hauled, afternoon tea train. And I was like, you know what? There's so much stuff I'm already doing, I skipped on it. I've never had a proper English afternoon tea before. Rose, Tadpole Pond, Roseway. No, we need to go. No, we didn't have to, I didn't have to go back. No, I didn't want to go to Yoster Island. I wanted to go to Moleville because there's actually a save point here. And we're gonna do our midstream break. You don't really need to buy any items, but who's this? I'm so hungry. I wish I had a Carbo cookie. Alright, let's heal and save. Then we'll do our midstream break. No? No. And Bell Press is saying, Bork Pants are Bowser's best armor to the end of the game. Work picking up a pair for him. You know what? I wouldn't have thought that the Work Pants were armor for Bowser. And I'm glad you pointed that out to me because Bowser just literally does not wear pants, so... Alright, so we'll, at the recommendation, we will pick up the work pants for Bowser. Alright. So we're going to buy... the work pants. Mario for all characters. Oh yeah, it says, okay. So we're gonna get the work pants. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, at least, like, when you think of, like, a humanoid character that has a tail, you can think of how, like, a pair of, like, blue jean pants might be adapted to, like, fit over a tail or something like that, but, so let's see what does everyone have right now? He has the Mega Shirt. So should I replace the Mega Shirt and the Mega Cape with the work pants for everyone? Do you think? We'll give work pants for... We might as well... Oh, they give an attack boost. Okay, so... 1, 2... If we switch Mallow out... Let's see the... Okay, so Mallow already has the work pants. Okay. So, make work pants for Mario and Gino. We definitely have the money for it. So once we finish this shopping, we'll do the midstream break. So, work pants, work pants. So we're gonna equip... No. Now you can sell. Sell weapons. Because when I keep forgetting that sell weapons is to sell weapons and armor. Thick shirt, mega pants, mega cape. You know what? I might as well buy... I'm gonna go ahead and buy... I'll go ahead and buy this from him. Because... Oh. Now I have to toss... Wait. Okay, this red essence, we're gonna use that for... Can I get rid of Froggy Drink? Yeah, so... Yeah, we might as well give that to Bowser. Alright. So, wake up pen. He doesn't have a weapon. But... So, let's buy... Okay, cool. Wait, is that... So, when I sell weapons, is that... Sell items. So is that... Alright, okay, I get a sense of what's going on. Kaga was saying when Super Mario Brothers movie becomes available for watch party, will I do a stream for it? I really hope because the thing is, if it goes up on Amazon, there are plenty of movies that are up on Amazon that are free to watch if you're an Amazon subscriber, but they just, whatever reason, whoever it is at the studio or the rights holders just don't click whatever button exists on their interface to make it available for watch party, which is like ridiculous. I think I don't know if some studios mistake what watch party means, because like everyone who is already paying for access to it just gets to watch it. It's synchronized. It's not like people get to watch it and they don't get paid for it or anything. But so like for instance, Detective Pikachu would be perfect for. I want to do watch parties so bad. I need to check periodically to see if it does become available for watch parties, because a lot of things will move in to watch party compatibility, then move out of it again, inexplicably. But I would love to do Detective Pikachu. I would so passionately love to do Detective Pikachu on stream, but it's not available for watch party, even though it's free to watch on Amazon. And Bill Press is saying they should make the 93 version available. They should. They really should. And apparently DVD copies are not that easy to get. I'm lucky to have one of this 93 Mario Brothers movie. And what surprised me, and since it's going to be a while to the next writing stream, in which I was planning to write about this last time, I will give the main thing that surprised me about the Super Mario Brothers movie, Clackaboy, because I know you're interested in this, was the extent to which it's a remake of the 93 movie. I was shocked by that. I really did not expect them to be taking so many major plot beats from the 93 movie. Okay, so I'm looking at the equipment. Oh. Wait a second. Lucky Jewel. Summons luck at will? I thought this was going to be an an equipable item. What did I think of Peaches? Yeah, a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 even. Absolute high point of the movie. Okay. Yeah, so do I just have this item that I can no longer do anything with? Is that what this Lucky Jewel is? Because I thought the only reason I got this is because I believed it was going to be an equipable item, and there's no like item storage in this game, right? So am I just stuck with this unless I sell it and then it's gone forever? Or either that or I'm just down one slot of my items forever. Yeah, like I saw like brief moments where they used the Super Mario Bros. Super Show music over that scene. Like, or over scenes of the movie. I thought that was like stuff the fans hacked together as an homage. I didn't realize that was something that would actually be in the game. And you know, and the fact that they even go with ideas from the Super Mario Brothers anime movie that we watched on stream, where Mario is actually in his house playing an 8-bit Nintendo system. Its 10 uses using it as like getting a lucky flower in battle. Okay. Alright. Okay, thank you, Bill Preston. Yeah, I would not have bought it at this time if I had known, but we could use that to help grind a bit. Now, let's go to Booster's Tower. And then I'll do my my midstream break. I'll be back. Actually, we'll go on the front door. Okay. Go on the front door here. Alright, so I'll be back in... where are my actual little egg timers? Hold on. I usually have them at arm's reach. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Okay. So here we are on my hold screen. I'll be back. Oh no, did I might as well drop the credits for my artists, but I'll drop 10 minutes there. Hold on. So I'll be back in a minute, in 10 minutes, and for the back half of the stream. Thanks for watching so far. Looks like we've got about time for another hour before I have to head out today. So, let's see how... Oh boy, if we could beat Booster's Tower tonight, that would be bananas. And I have that forehead shine again. I got these little blotting papers, but they're so tiny and... it's just not... They work good, but they don't work seemingly significantly better than just rubbing a towel over my forehead. But, okay, so there's the bomb. Wow, it actually saved that I defeated the enemies in the lobby. Oh, there he goes. Alright. I think the orb user. I just realized that was the character's name. Nice. 5 and 6. I want to get Bowser up to speed, but I'm not super enamored with his fighting style so far. Yeah, I want to level him up a little bit, but... And Clackaboy in chat is saying that they're enjoying the stream as they make a deliciously creamy potatoes. Not just potato salad, but deliciously creamy. It's like... I remember my mom's potato salad, it was the summer of 98. Yeah, summer 98, mom's potato salad. And I was on my DOS PC, I'd play a lot of Sandstorm. I don't know why, just Sandstorm and playing that particular game. And no, Sandstorm while eating mom's potato salad that she made for a cookout we had. It was fun. And she made entirely too much potato salad, which meant that I get to eat entirely too much potato salad. And it was a merry time for all. And wild card. 4. Okay. Drain. Does he actually gain the HP back? If so, I would expect the numbers of the damage dealt to have been a unique color. Like when it deals poison damage and it's purple. Nine? Okay. So let's try. So let's see how much traction we can get using that item, the Lucky Jewel. Crystal. So we're gonna try to see how much EXP we can get. Missed. Once again, oh boy. And oh, 9. Let's try it. No, it's a tie. My second choice would have been the one that gave me double, so. Yeah, it's so tricky. Because it's like, I have to use it and win. So, win the mini game to get the double EXP or coins. Let's use that too. Let's try that Lucky Jewel again. Recover. See, look, he gained. So it was green. Oh, I tie again. Okay, so there's just gonna be a never-ending march of these guys here. Only 2 enemies. You're not gonna get a whole bunch of stuff from that, so I'm not gonna bother using it here. Oh, those guys do not have much HP. Oh, but Bowser got to level 9. 88 to 90. 88 to 89. 24 to 25. Yeah. Let's boost Bowser's power. I did not mean to get into another fight on the very next, but at least this one looks more promising in terms of... Yeah, this looks much more promising in terms of the EXP we could expect to get. We'll use... Actually, what are we going to use that for? Oh, I missed. Now that we have one enemy and multiple characters, one of them use the Lucky Gem now. Yeah, the Lucky Jewel, excuse me. It's not a gem, it's a jewel. I like how he pulls it out of his cap. That's cool. Seven to 3. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Oh, that was for coins, not for EXP. Darn it. Oh! No! What's the big rush? Ah, train hype. I'm Booster, and this is my famous tower of amusement. Normally I welcome visitors to come play with me and my Sniffets. However, a girl fell out of the sky and into my lap recently. Since then I've been busy keeping her happy and entertained. I no longer have the time to play, so please enjoy yourself, at your own risk, that is. Nice. I forgot about this music entirely, that's for sure. Actually, oh, there's nothing back here. Oh, flower tab, nice. No reason to wait to use that. And Clackaboy is saying that, oh yeah, with, Clackaboy is saying that with this month being Pride for LGBTQIA+, you noticed in the VOD the artistic logo I have on my writing device has a similar rainbow pattern. Yeah, I guess rainbow imagery is just sort of as a common motif in... Well, in the context of the neurodiversity symbol, it's like literally taking the idea of the rainbow is like the breaking up of a spectrum, you know, representing you know the autism. You know, it's literally called autism spectrum disorder. It's not just one thing. It's a variety of shades, or however you want to. So, but yeah, it's sort of just a imagery that's come to been used for all sorts of different causes or groups, in which represents a variety and not a singularity even within that community or group. Let's see. They're in a line. These are something different than regular Bob-ombs. Rob Bomb. Okay. This is an upgraded version. Yeah, and it's funny because there are lots of different, like on Etsy or and the like. There are lots of different, you know, like because the neurodiversity symbol is specifically a Mobius loop with the rainbow colors, but there wasn't any particular version that I liked enough to put on stuff I owned, so I just drew up my own, which took a while in GIMP, which is sort of a free Photoshop equivalent, and got it made into stickers for myself. And I actually measured out like the size of my device and how much space I needed for my other sticker that I wanted to have, so it worked out fine. Why are they in a line like that? I'm really creeped out. Okay. I guess they were gonna all attack in a line one after another like that or something. Well, attack another one here. Oh, it's just the one, huh? Okay, wow, that was pretty quick. 2 and 1. Okay. Ah, and he's running. Oh! Oh, doggone. I have to go all the way. Okay, I knew that at some point I was going to have the opportunity to fall. And there it was. Okay. So... Actually, I'm going to... And Kalakaboy was saying they just saw on Google June 18th is Autistic Pride Day. Maybe a special stream for that. Depends on what I have going on. I might, yeah. I've got I got a couple of big projects in my professional life coming towards this middle of the month. And but that is a Sunday, so I'm not gonna have any Skype meetings or anything. We'll see. We'll see. But I can't. Not especially likely. I'm probably just going to stick to my traditional schedule for the sake of just not wearing myself out. I'll see what's going on. But yeah, it's a thought. But you're always really up on holidays and unique observances and stuff like that. In a way, like I have a calendar. It literally, my calendar on my wall here has no holidays on it. It just has the days. Like I don't even consider that in my. So often, like, holidays thing, I'm like, oh, wow, like, okay, it's Monday, no one's gonna be around, or, oh, everything's gonna be open, but everything's gonna be crowded, or whatever. So... Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and use it now. So now... Geno. The main point of that was to heal up Geno. Oh man, I totally messed that up. Bolt. $33. 7 and 13. I probably knew there was, but I just don't care that much. Kalakaboy. Yeah, it's something I don't really think too much about, but, alright. And there we go. 2 and 1. And, oh, here we got all 3 of these guys. I missed my timed hit. Why do I keep missing these timed hits? Okay. I don't know, Bowser's was hard. Bowser's has been hard so far to actually get off. I've gotten off a number of times, but it's like right when he goes to do the swipe, I guess that's when I gotta... Oh. Wait a second. So first we've got Found a masher. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's a hammer. Oh. Let's see what this is. I think it's... I'd be shocked if this was not a new weapon for Mario. Makes Monster Mash. And it's currently at 105, 125. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and equip that bad boy. Yeah, I got this bossa nova music, as Azurus is pointing out. And it's such a strange choice. Like, this character looks like so... It's like Square wanted to include Mario in the game, but for some reason Nintendo told them that Wario was off limits. And so they made up Booster instead. It's just so odd. Gotta get used to the timing for hammers again. So we're becoming more powerful both through leveling up and through finding better equipment, which is very satisfying. Gino's low on HP, but I don't want to heal him yet. Passing over elevator music in a dungeon where you're going up the stairs for the most part. That's highly fitting and highly ironic at the same time. Now that you point that element out. Get the timing down for the hammer again. Defense up. That's nice. $58. Okay. Yeah, and all these bombs are annoying, but it's a good opportunity to fight, get some battles in. Get used to Mario's new hammer attack. Yeah, right when his arm actually starts moving is when I gotta make the button press for the timed hit for Bowser. Now let's see what this does. What was that loud noise outside? Check out Booster Pass. Oh, haha! Haha. You know what? This is an interesting moment. This is one of the earliest moments of like retro throwback in a Nintendo game. Because Super Mario Brothers was not even 1980s, what, 6? Yeah, Super Mario Brothers was only 10 years old. The idea of retro or retro throwback was barely being explored at this point. I'd say the moment it truly began was at one of the final levels of Kirby's Adventure, where they do a throwback to Kirby's Dream Land. Like, and even with the music. Yeah. Do I have to leave the room to... Oh. So he goes back and turns back into modern Mario. Yeah, like even before Super Mario 64, there's already this sense of look how far this has come with that character. Yeah. That was fascinating. I'm glad. And like, it looks like there's something hidden up there, and they kind of bring that joke back for Paper Mario as well in the Boo Manor, in Lady Bow's house. Yeah, might as well use it now. Okay. let's fight you idiots. Let's fight. No, let's go with... No, that's not the timing for it. You haven't even lost any HP yet. Why are you recovering? Why are you using a recovery move? In fact, I'm gonna use defense, and well, so that we can get some... Not yet. We're getting there. Not yet. Actually... But yeah, Mario Odyssey has gameplay sections where Mario goes from being 3D to being against a 2D. He becomes a 2D Super Mario Brothers sprite on a flat surface, and like it becomes a side scroller momentarily. No, it's the moment. It's right when his feet leave the ground. When he does the wind up for the jump. That's what we had to do. Geno reaches level 10. Nice. No. 85 to 86. 77 to 83. Yeah. Geno's low HP a lot. Let's give him some more HP. So let's try it. Let's try it here. Let's see if it works. Defend. Yeah. Attack the orb user. Yes! Okay, okay. Now I remember what the action command is for the, timed hit is for the hammers. Drain. Alright. Yeah, it's funny, because when I went to play Super Mario Odyssey a few months ago, I was like, okay, this'll... I didn't realize I was nearly at the end of the game. I didn't realize I stopped playing at a boss fight that was directly before the final world of the game. Oh, we got bullet bills. What? It's up. Let's fight these guys. I never thought of a sniff it. Oh, okay. Just touching them makes you fight the Shy Guy and the Bill Blaster. Okay, or the Sniffit and the Bill Blaster. Even though on the overworld, he's clearly shooting the bullet bills from his little creepy snout thing, but okay. Defense up. Crystal. Oh man, I am destroying with this hammer now that I know the timed hit for it. Oh, okay, you have to fight him, but you don't actually get to... Man, it is a night and day difference. Not being able to actually... Ooh. It only does 1 HP. So many of these attacks only do 1 HP, and I find it odd. So we gotta move in quick. Sniffit 3, you wanna fight? Yeah, we do. This will be quick. Gunk Ball. Oh, does this one have unique powers, or is... what? Yeah, we defeated him. 1 EXP for our trouble. That was a little annoying, but okay. And up. Alright. Yeah! Okay. Let's see what we got. Actually, wow, we haven't used any flower abilities so far. Alright. Just got a text, but that could wait. Booster Tower. Alright, we're back here again. Take a look at Booster's family portraits in order from oldest to youngest. Oh! Alright. Yeah, so that's why... Okay, now I remember why they... I know the yellow one's the one with the yellow hat is the second one. Okay. I think... Okay. So they shuffle each time. No, they don't. Man, we're taking the wands out in one turn now. Oh, okay. Yeah, for Bowser, I'd wait till right when his tail starts to move. And that's when I hit the button. Oh. Once again. Mario, level 12. Alright, I don't feel like doing this all day, and I'm streaming a bit. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was just, yeah. So I am looking up a guide for the order of the portraits. This is good grinding, but don't have a lot of time to stream, so 5 and 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the oldest. B. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I knew this is the second one. I knew the yellow hat one was the second. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 4. Found the Elder Key. Oh, hey, Bill in chat. Yeah, I already looked up a guide and got it. All right. Remember to respect your elders. Aww. It's a change, huh? They gaze into each other's eyes. Mario, she's a bit shy. Look the other way, will you? You can turn around now. Use 653124 as a number string for a work password. Oh, because so you'll never forget the order of the portraits. Okay. She says she's been locked up ever since she took a bite out of Booster, so now she wants to help us stir up a little trouble. Mwahaha. Cool, got a chomp. Is it already equipped? Nice. Just spin me at it. Oh, it keeps up with the fact that she is actually alive and self-aware. Okay, that's cool. So let's check out. Let's see. Bowser's 9. If we... What is... Mallow's at 11, so... Yeah, Mallow's a little over-leveled. Huh. Alright, we'll stick with Bowser for a while longer. Okay. Oh, shucks. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, frog coin. Oh. I do like how there's actual consequence of inconvenience, but not, oh gosh, but not severe time or effort loss for it. Oh goodness, okay, we have to fight him. It was making more trouble trying to avoid him. Alright, let's see what your new attack is like. I was wondering what kind of attacks Bowser, or what kind of weapons Bowser would get, and this makes perfect sense. There we go. I got Scarecrow. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I'll just have you defend for now. This Bowser's gonna... Right when it leaves his hand, that's when we gotta hit the button there. What's back here? Oh, cool. Glad I jumped. Okay, so you just got to fight an enemy, okay. Mega Drain. Ouch. Oh, they're... Okay, I thought it was going to take a gang up on Geno. I'm like, gee whiz, guys. Whoo! One. Okay, so they do a lot of damage, but you could take them out very quickly. Let's do it. And this is good EXP, so... Miss, nice. Bam! Got him. Lucky. Now these all drop luckies. Six. Let's try it again. That's one of the times when I picked the right one, but I wasn't lucky. I actually did specifically be able to keep track on and see. Okay. Oh no. This might... Oh no, it's the Mega Drain that... Where it shoots the blue, like, disco light thing at him. That's when it's a serious hazard. Yeah, do you know in Mario, Bowser... I haven't got to attack with Bowser in so long because of the way these battles... The flow of these battles. I only have a half hour left to play. Roundabouts. If I want a chance of reaching the supermarket in time. Let's try it again. Oh no. That was my second... The correct one was my second choice, too. Alright, of course the frog coins are gonna... Yeah, I'm not even... Yeah, I didn't even get the action command and just annihilates him. Yeah, I'll get whatever frog coins remain and then I'll stop grinding on these guys. I want to see what's in that side room, though. Wow, I'm missing a lot all of a sudden. Yeah, it seems like the left-facing one always gives me a lucky. Oh, we missed. And we got him. We got 6. Let's try it. Oh, I messed up. Oh man, that was my... I was gonna pick the middle one. I'm like, nah, let me pick the right one. Okay, so it's not just the ones with the coins, it's just random spots have these. Okay. Yeah, so even without the timed hit, I'm able to get it. Bowser reaches level 10. Not 96 to 99, 93 to 94, or... I don't use magic much with them, so... Well, I don't use magic much at all, actually, so... Aww. I'm gonna fight these guys. Chomp. I like the way the chain chomps are in this game, it's cool. There we go. That's the first time I've actually seen the orb user act as a support enemy. Yeah, it's important for me to make sure I actually get these action commands now. There you go. 9. Mallow reaches 12. Oh! I did not... Oh, I like this game. I did not realize that I did not realize that I thought it was going to be like Pokemon or Final Fantasy, where if a character is not in your party, they do not gain any experience as a result of the battle. Ah, this game is so friendly to my play habits. You know, I don't have to worry about cycling my characters just to keep them like usable as I get deeper in the game and face tougher opponents. Yeah, Bill Preston saying it's a player-friendly RPG with lots of conveniences. An interesting mix here. I forgot to use the action command, and now we're getting to these new chomp enemies. You really do need to nail those action commands. Yeah, and those chomps have high defense. Eerie Jig. Uh-oh, Scarecrow time. So, as I was saying that they're enjoying their bubble boba tea. Okay. It's always fun to hear what people are up to, what they're doing as they watch. There we go. 8 and 8. Okay. Booster. Chugga chugga. Ooh, chugga chugga honk. This is my personal railway. I admire you, sir. Eh? My, it's you again. I'm amazed you made it this far. Yes, quite amazing you are. As I was saying, that Calaca Boy, gave her the nerve to try it months ago, and you're hooked. I knew that would draw you out of the Silent Squad, Calaca Boy. I just didn't want to say it and pressure you into appearing if you had your hands busy making the extra creamy potato salad. Maybe you can clear something up for me. My bride-to-be is chanting, "Mario, help me, Mario, help me, Mario, help me." Is she showing her happiness? Hey, wait a second. Maybe Mario is another guy. What if you're this Mario she speaks of, trying to take my bride away? Why don't you take this instead? Oh, he's just gonna keep throwing them. Aha! Huh? He's gone? That's not fair. I'm so hurt. I only wanted to play with him. Now, what expression should I be wearing at a time like this? I remember. I should look like this. Eh. How do I need 94? Okay, let's see. I need to nail these. I'm so used to these enemies that I one hit with Mario without even trying his timed hit that I'd gotten lazy with even attempting the timed hits. And there we go. Yeah, if I get a timed hit on a Jester, I will destroy them with one hit with Mario. Oh, second save point. Second save point. Yeah, now it wouldn't be a bad time to use. Because yeah, it's the first dungeon with multiple save points in it. I like how it says Booster Tower and not Booster's Tower. That's interesting. So, jump? No. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, well, we got the frog coin, so we might as well save again. We'll go back over and actually use that key we got in the room with all those blue fireballs guarding the coins. Oh. Oh, there. Okay. If I get on top of the chest, there's a secret above it. I'll have to check that out. Who's knocking at the door? Hold on. Someone's knocking at the door. I'll be right back. That was a food delivery going to the wrong door. No, next time in a mall and I see a bubble tea place, I'll make sure I actually do try it. There we go. Yeah, these are effortless now. I'll be shocked if I actually get bamboozled by the bunt cake. And I just spoil the boss that, or mini boss, we'll see. So we gotta go back up here. So, okay. Ooh. Found a goodie bag. Let's see what that is. It's packed full of coins. Okay, so what, can we use it during battle to give us extra coins or something? You know, it's funny, I've always thought of the consistency of bubble tea bubbles as being kind of more like the little noodle pellets that are in Chikorita soup. One strike, one kill. Alright. And nice. Okay. 10 and 20. Oh wait, we're heading out that way anyway. Yeah, I never thought it was gonna be. I never thought of it as being like chewy. That's interesting. You have to deal with these buttholes all the way over there. At least we could deal with them rapidly. Only once they used that Mega Drain thing that nearly killed Geno in one hit. Oh, we got lucky, as we always were. Oh, he missed. Let's see. Double or nothing. Let's go. $12 EXP for that. Nice. Oh my goodness. I didn't even care about collecting the coin. I just happened to run into it on the way to the door. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. 36. So... Alright. Once again, nearly killing Geno. But it's a good... Actually, this is a good opportunity to actually use... How many chances we get a really strong... Actually, no. What I want to use... No, I'm going to defend. And we could end this in one turn. I know how I want to heal. I'm not going to use the items. I'm going to swap out Mala. Oh yeah, I don't get a lot of soft drinks that are served with ice when I'm out, but I know it. The ice melting, altering the. Okay, so special. There we go. There we go. Hey, for the first time in this whole dungeon, we actually used a flower ability. Okay. Found Zoom shoes. Wait, so... What does that do? Speed up by 10. I don't know. It's... I'm not even using jump attacks right now, so I might as well... No. Zoom shoes. Yeah, I'm not even using jump attacks right now. And Clagger was saying they're dying to know my first reaction. Oh yeah, I already answered that. Okay. I'm not sure where it wants me to go next. I'm going to go over to the right and see what's over there. Okay. So I came out. Might as well do double or nothing. Let's go. Yeah, I actually specifically was able to keep my eye on it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go next, because that way doesn't have anything for me. Can I run? This is the run command's useless. Like not once have I been able to actually use it. Oh wow, I left Mallow in my party. Okay, let's try it. No, I'm wrong. Okay. I actually do want to... Wow. And Bowser's officially caught up in terms of levels. Oh, so... So let me look around a bit. There might be... So there's here. There's the little thing where I could look in the hole. Whatever. So... I would like to save after all I've done. That's not a way. Oh, there's another... I didn't realize there was another exit there. I don't know why I would think that this would just be a little whole enclave of the tower just for me to go and... Oh, we're getting close to the end, I guess. A bird cage. A Peach doll. Can't really be interacted with. I feel like there's something hidden here, but... Wait, can I just talk to the... Okay, I can't examine that. See what's going on with that later. Oh! Mario! You did come to rescue me. I was so frightened and lonely. Now that you're here... The door won't open? I think we need Booster's spell to undo the lock on it. Oh, what should we do? Aha! What should we do? Booster is returning, isn't he? I know. Hide somewhere and wait till he opens the door. You can move freely behind the curtains. Good luck hiding from Booster and his... Ah! I forgot this whole this was the minigame. Boss, shouldn't we be concentrating on the girl? Right. Now, about the girl in my life, who thinks I should marry her. Well, oh, I thought he was saying who... Okay, Oxford comma time. I thought he was saying, what about the girl in my life who thinks I should marry her? No, she's saying, what about the girl in my life? Who thinks I should marry her? Okay, very different sentences right there. Well, speak up. A wedding ceremony would make a great party. Ah, party. We haven't had one of those. It could be fun. So, what is a party? Wow, he's all about He's all about like games and playing, but he never had a party before. You could drink punch and eat cake, I think. Eat punch. Drink punch. Eat cake. It sounds complicated. I don't know if I can muster the energy to do it. Me and you both, Booster. Let's walk it through once. It's wedding rehearsal time. Well, he didn't know who Mario was, but he has an action figure of Mario, which we know is mass-produced, but anyway. Now we will begin the ceremony. Walk down the aisle with hey, someone make her smile. Beautiful bride-to-be. Wait, Mario always shows up about now to ruin the fun. How does he know that? Apparently he didn't even know who Mario was a moment ago. You got to take that into consideration, you know. Azra's ooh, scathing. Now I was just saying, most people want a party and they get married to throw it. And Takuboy is saying, maybe I'll enjoy bubble tea so much I'll inspire a opponent right during an upcoming stream. Possibly. Well, you never know. Gotta get someone. Take that into consideration. You know, someone go get the Mario doll. It isn't here. Of course, it's here. You lazy slobs couldn't find water if you were a fish. It's behind those curtains. Number one, you go and look. This would be from Mario's own actual point of view within the game. It would be absolutely impossible for him to know where to go and where not to go. Nope, it isn't here. I wouldn't go and lose my Mario doll, you idiots. Ah, number two, you look. This is so tense. This is so tense. I love it. It's number 22. Nope, it isn't here. You can't give up. It's gotta be here somewhere. They've clearly looked behind all four curtains at this point. Why are they still looking? Number 3, it's... Oh no. It's gonna be... I love how... Oh! No! Darn it! Hey everybody! I was just saying you're gonna try to make chai flavored bubble tea from almond and milk extracts. This is Chess on LSD. Hey everybody! You see someone behind the curtains, or was it just me? How creepy! It's just a pain. I think we should check one more time. We get an. I have to do that whole thing again? Oh my gosh, that's so cruel if I have to do that entire sequence again. Nope, isn't here. Oh my gosh, I have to do the whole sequence again. What a cruel punishment. That game's so close. It was like, I'm sure that was the very last one that I messed up on. Yeah, it's like Groundhog Day. It's like reverse whack-a-mole. Snippets 1 and 2. Nope, it isn't here. You can't give up. It's gotta be somewhere. Number 3, it's your turn. Wait a minute. This is better than a party. Look out. Oh no! Because here I come. Okay, so he's destined to lose, but we gotta play that sequence. Wait a second. It's right up there. I found the Mario doll. Oh, he gets out the way. But we'll never be able to reach it up there. Oh, the sorrow. What am I gonna do? I'm about to lose it, Sniffle. How did you get up there to begin with? Oh! I had to activate that. I'm like, nothing's happening. Goodness, you're so kind. Thank you for getting me my doll. I'd like to reward you. Here, take this. Got an amulet. May happiness follow you wherever you go. Alright, enough is enough. Cancel the rehearsal. We're going on with the show. Here's the password. A SDSH, nice. I want to save after that. That was gorgeous. Actually, I'm gonna go... No. I'm gonna... Actually, I think... Is that an ideal moment to... Yeah, I think that's gonna... That's a good spot to call it, I think. I think that's a good spot to call today's stream. Because we're right at a point where we know things are going to advance. We just had a really fun sequence. We made a great deal of progress. I think we're at the better part of completing 2 dungeons. And Bill Preston saying that's an ideal moment to stop. Okay, I called it. Now, I don't have much... I played this... When I played this 20 years ago, I have more than 20 years ago. I had absolutely no memory of that. So let's save again, because saving the game twice shows the game you really care. Because it's going to end at 8:30 anyway. I will be back on... No! I forgot to change the day of the week. It's not Saturday. Today's Saturday. It's going to be Wednesday the 7th at 6 o'clock. Yeah, we're going to try 6 o'clock. Probably it's just going to be a 2-hour stream. But we'll play more Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars and get into some more vintage gaming magazines covering this title. So I will see you all next time, and thank you tremendously for watching. And I just want to warn everyone in advance, I've got a couple of big projects coming up in my professional life, and to be responsible for that, I'm probably going to have to skip my streams about midway through the month. So after the 7th, my next stream is probably not going to be until maybe as late in the month as the 21st. We'll see. So I will see you all later. I'll see you all next time, and thank you all so much for watching.